guys. I hope you are doing well. I am sorry about that delay. Just 1 second here. I'm trying to fix my camera and I'll be back with you just shortly. Just 1 second. How has everyone been? Okay guys, just 1 second. I'm just trying to fix my camera here. Just one moment. Okay, so oops. Ish. Okay, guys, again, I am really sorry about the delay in our live today. I had a little bit of technical issues with my internet, but I hope that this is going to sustain us throughout the live. It's really good to see all of you guys. It's been a moment. I've been MIA for a little bit. I hope you're doing well. I see a couple of you guys online. I think it will be best for me to give you guys a few minutes to see if we'll have more people joining us. Oh, I see some messages coming through. Tariq, it's really good to see you. Things are going well. I guess I'll give you guys an update once we have more people joining. I have been well. How have you been? Roshak says, how are you doing? Happy Sunday from Abuja, Nigeria. Hello, Roshak. Happy Sunday. It's a good evening here in Juba as well. My Sunday has been good. It's been restful. It's been relaxing. How has your Sunday been? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Tariq. Awesome, awesome. Tariq, and where are you coming from? Where are you joining us from? Okay, so guys, I think we should just get started. We'll have more people join us as the live continues. Again, I have been MIA for a little bit. It's been a couple of weeks since it's been a couple of weeks since I actually connected with all of you. I have missed you guys dearly. I have been well though, even though I have been away, everything has been well. So in today's live, I just want us to catch up really quickly, see how people are doing. If you have any questions on our previous videos or any other questions that you might have regarding farming, regarding Tales of Junubia, regarding, I guess, South Sudan as well, if it's within my specialty, I will be more than happy to answer your questions. So first things first, I have been well. A couple of you guys have been DMing me to check on me where I have been. I've been quiet for some time. I decided to take some time because I have been really busy. Again, I needed to take some rest. The body needs rest sometimes, guys. You know, when you work so hard, when you apply yourself, it is worthwhile that sometimes we take time to rest. because it is important for us to be able to align our bodies, our mind, our spirituality, and our emotions together for us to be able to function optimally. So I needed to take some rest because it's been this past season, the rainy season has been really, it has been very busy for us at the farm. So I needed to take time to rest, and also okay, so I was saying that I decided to take time to rest because the rainy season has been very busy for us. It has been a productive season. It has been a profitable season. So I really needed time to rest because farming is a business. As much as it's my passion, some people confuse it with a hobby. It is not a hobby. When you decide to take your farming as a business, then it is worthwhile that you put all the systems and all the structures into it. And doing a business in Africa is not that easy, guys. In a previous video, I think I had shared with you that as much as it is profitable at the end of the day, it usually requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of determination, a lot of discipline, a lot of resilience, because what might take maybe one day or 1 week to accomplish, let's say in the US or in the UK, here in Africa, it might take a little bit longer. So sometimes it takes a toll on our bodies. So that's what I have been doing, resting. And then secondly, the other thing that I have been doing is I have been working on putting down systems and structures on our farm. And we call that the base infrastructure on our farm, on our South Sudan farm. For those who don't know, Ubuntu Farms, we operate in 2 countries. Our parent farm is actually in Uganda, in a place called Gulu. And so that was the first farm that I established, and I established it 4 years ago. Our South Sudan Ubuntu Farm is our newer farm. It is still very young. I established it last year, February of 2020. So it's a little bit older than, it's a little bit over 12 months old. And so when you have such a young farm, there's a lot that needs to go into it. There's a lot of infrastructure that need to go into it. And guys, before you start farming, honestly, you need to set up the right kind of infrastructure for your farming, because if you don't, then you might end up just wasting your time and wasting your resources. And by base infrastructures, I mean like finding the right kind of land, irrigation system. You have the type of irrigation, the type of land that you have. You might have to make sure that the soils are good, that you have good access to water, the transportation channels, and the market. So all those things usually take time. For many people, people want to join farming and think that you're going to make profits in the first 6 months or in the first 3 months or so. Sometimes it takes long. In our first farm, it took us actually close to 2 years to break even. And so it is very imperative for us to do that. So about 3 months ago, I think I updated you guys that we have expanded our South Sudan farm by an additional 6 acres. And so in those 6 acres, we have to prepare, we have to make sure that our irrigation system is in alignment. It is good, that everything is set up. And right now we're actually installing drip irrigation, and we are working towards mechanizing our farm. Our farm is mainly open field. We do not yet have greenhouses. And for that fact, drip irrigation comes in very handy, and it is very efficient. So guys, that is the quick update. That is what I have been working on. That is what has been keeping me away from YouTube, but I have not forgotten you guys. You're very dear to my heart. I have not forgotten you, and I have some really good content coming up. So at this moment, I am just going to take a few seconds and look at the messages and some of the questions that you guys might have, and then I'll continue to the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, Cisse Kosa says that he's hailing from South Africa. Hello, Cisse. Welcome again. It's been a moment. I hope you're doing well. We have Caroline Matenge. We are fine. Love from Kenya. You inspire me to be a mkulima. Caroline, nashukuru sana. I hope that you can join. Agriculture can be agriculture can be profitable. If you put in the right time, if you put in the effort and really the willingness to learn, it can be profitable. So I'm really looking forward to more young people like you, Caroline, joining. We have Tales of Africa say habari dada. Hello Tales of Africa, niko salama sana. Guys, I'm speaking in Swahili. I'm trying to answer some of these questions that people are asking me in Swahili because I can speak Swahili. If you don't understand, I'm just saying hello back to the people who've asked me in Swahili. Okay, so then I can't see any questions here yet. Guys, if you have any questions about what is going on at the farm right now, previous videos that I've posted, please do feel free to post them. So again, my quick update was that I have been MIA because I needed time to rest. I have been very busy, and so I needed time to rest. And then secondly, I've been setting up base infrastructure in our Ubuntu farms here in South Sudan. We did expand by an additional 6 acres, and by an additional 6 acres, and so actually the first 3 acres that we did expand with is the one that I did grow the watermelon, and I think you guys saw the output, the harvest that we had for the watermelon. It was very bountiful. We actually still harvesting the watermelon. The market loves it, and it's actually my first time trying watermelon here in South Sudan, so it took me by a wave, it took me by surprise, and it has been a good learning experience, and also the fact that the market enjoyed it and loved it. So watermelon might be one of our core crops that I might consider continuing to grow going forward. And so, yeah, we did expand. We did have an additional 3 acres, like I said. So in the new 3 acres, the one that I am working on right now to install the irrigation, that is the one that we are preparing actually for the dry season, because our dry season here starts in November. So it starts next month. So it's usually very important that we set up everything because irrigation during dry season can make or break your business as a farmer, especially if you're in the open field, if you're doing open field cultivation or farming. So that's what we are doing right now. Just putting down our irrigation system. Let's see what else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Guys, do you have any questions? Let me answer your questions first if you do have any questions. I am seeing a question from Tariq. Tariq, that is a very personal question. I don't know how to answer it. I am not married. If that is, you ask whether I'm married, I am not married. And at this moment, I am not seeking. I am focused. Actually, I am married to my business. I am married to farming. I think that's a better question answer for me to give you. Akwe is asking, where exactly is your farm located? Our Uganda farm is located in Gulu, and our South Sudan Ubuntu farm is located in a village called Bodiak. It's just right before Mangala. That's where we are located. Roshak asked whether we are getting returns on our farm. Yes. So Yes, we are getting returns on our farm, our South Sudan farm, and I think I'll just try to explain to you a little bit. So, the South Sudan farm is founded on prior experience, farming experience from our Uganda farm. We've been doing farming for 4 years in Uganda, and so with all the knowledge that I accumulated from that process, from that experience, so all the mistakes that we made, all the breakthroughs that we made, that is what I used that knowledge is what I used to establish the South Sudan farm. And so even though it's like a little bit over 12 months old, I have given myself the first 2 years in South Sudan to try a little bit and experiment on some things. Even though I do have things that have worked good for us in our Uganda farm, and they actually came in very handy here in South Sudan farm, I am also still experimenting on a few things because the market is different. The market is different, and so the demand for certain kinds of crops are different as well. The economic fluctuation is also different from the two countries. So the first 2 years here in South Sudan, I have given myself to do a little bit of experimentation, but it's not total experimentation. It has to be profitable. You cannot just do a business out of the blues. You have to plan for it. You have to think about it because of course, it's taking in resources every single day. You have workers that you have to pay, you have inputs that you have to buy. So as much as it's experimentation and learning, you still have to make sure that you are doing it efficiently and in a way that actually can bring back returns. Jacob said that there's a lot of flooding going on in South Sudan. Has that affected your farm in any way? Yes, Jacob. So right now there's flooding pretty much all across the country, but it has not really hit Juba as much, I would say, compared to other places, other regions in the country. But yes, my farm has been affected to some extent, and those are some of the content that I would love to share at a later time. I'm actually trying to compile it together because farming in secrecy is not good. I think it is important, it is imperative that I share with you both our wins and farm and also the things that are working well for us. So flooding is one of those things that has, like I said, open field or in farming, but it doesn't always mean that it will translate to more returns compared to if you're doing greenhouse farming and stuff like that. So for us, because of the acreage that we have and because of the location, yes, we are located very close to the Nile. We're using the Nile as the source of our water for irrigation. So there are parts of our farm that are on the lower side, close to the river, that have been impacted, but not a lot of, I think maybe in total, I would say maybe just half an acre that I can say have been impacted by the floods recently. But we have found ways, we have found ways to navigate that in terms of raising our bed so that the entire land does not get flooded completely, and then we end up having land that is just sitting there and not being used. So yes, we have been impacted, but not to a great deal or a great level. Akwe also asks whether we allow farm visits. Yes, we do allow farm visits, but you have to reach out to my team and schedule a time. They will be more than happy to schedule a time for you. We also do have trainings that we offer to individuals and also to organizations. So our training is more practical, dense. We'll have the theory part of it, but then we have the practicals being done on the farm. So yes, Akwe, we do allow farm visits, but those have to be planned ahead of time. Of course, you have to reach out to our office, and my team will connect you and schedule something for you. Guys, please send your questions. Do you have any questions? Do you have any updates? Also, do you have anything that you'd like me to talk about? I'd like us actually, on that note, I'd like us to go a little bit, review one of the videos that I recently did, the one that talked about the mindset, the poverty is a mindset. There was quite a very good engagement on that video, and I am really looking forward to hearing from all of you guys who are online at this moment. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that poverty is a mindset? And how can we as Africans, how can we as young Africans change our mindset and work on ourselves to be able to improve ourselves, improve our countries, and improve our continent? Guys, I'm waiting for your responses. Let's interact. Let's learn from each other. What do you guys think? Do you truly think that poverty is a mindset, or you think that no, poverty is, we end up being poor because of the cards that fate has handed us? Okay, Eduardo saying that he says that it is a mindset. Why do you think it's a mindset, Eduardo? Okay, guys, I see more questions are coming. Let me take a moment and answer them. Caroline says that, do I involve professionals for guidance? Absolutely. Yes, Caroline, absolutely. And it is very imperative in any farming venture that you involve the professionals. So we do have a whole team of agronomists who I seek help from. Yeah, that I seek help from. Yeah, we have people who guide me in terms of, for instance, if for instance, in our new lot of land, we have people that have to come and test the soil and guide me on the right kind of crops to grow there. And then also there is also nutritional guidance for the crops, and pest control, and all those kind of disease control and management. So I have to involve professionals because I think most of you already know that by professional I did not get trained in farming or in agriculture. I am a public health professional by trade. That is what I studied. I studied infectious disease epidemiology, but my passion has always been in agriculture. So I have to seek the help of those people who are in the field. I have to seek the help of the professionals all the time. And then also I always have to strive to learn from other people, not only the professionals, but also these online resources, visiting other farms and seeing what they are doing, just interacting with other people who have been in this trade way longer than I have been. And so we better ourselves by learning from the mistakes of other people, not only the wins of other people, but the mistakes of other people, and also seeking help. So yes, Caroline, I involve professionals every single time. Tales of Africa has asked about what do I think about other kinds of farming here in Africa, like poultry. You see, this is my 2 cents. Agriculture generally, or farming generally, it is broad, but it can be profitable as long as you put in the right measures, okay? And this is my understanding. As long as human beings are alive and as long as human beings need to eat every single day, that means that if you are going to provide food, there's always going to be money. So poultry farming, yeah, a lot of people have done poultry farming, and I think in my previous video, there was a video that I did with somebody who here in South Sudan is doing large-scale commercial poultry farming. And if you go back to that video, you will actually hear it for yourself. He says that it is profitable. It is profitable. The market is there. It just needs people who want to venture in it. So I believe that it is profitable as long as you do it the right way and you put in the work, because agriculture can be difficult. Farming can be difficult. You need a certain level of mindset. You need a certain level of discipline. You need a certain amount of resilience and patience and commitment. Russell Williams asked if somebody can invest in our farm at this time. Unfortunately, we are past that stage of accepting potential investors. That period has been closed, but I hope that in the future we can connect or reach out to you guys again if that opportunity opens up. But again, there's a lot of opportunities to invest in farming in Africa. There's a lot of opportunities to invest in farming in South Sudan. To be specific, if you need any guidance, if you need any resources regarding that, I will be more than happy to sit down maybe and talk with you, and also maybe if there's any connections here and there, connect you guys with. Agriculture is the future of this continent, and it is also the present of this continent. So this is the right time to actually start thinking about investing in agriculture. So as much as my farm right now, we are not accepting investors, there's a lot of opportunities. I would say if you're interested, please do not waste time. If you have a little bit of resources, this is the time to start researching. This is the time to start learning. If you're abroad, make that visit. Come to Africa. Come and see it for yourself. Come and see the continent. Come and see how the countries are working, how economically they're balancing things out before you actually decide whether you want to invest or not. So there's a lot of opportunities. I will tell you that for a fact. But you just have to come and see it for yourselves. It's not enough for me to tell you that there's opportunities and that farming is profitable. You have to see it for yourself. You have to see the people that are doing it. Okay, guys, I think this has gone a little bit longer than expected. It's been really a pleasure connecting with you guys. If there's any questions that I have not answered, I'd be more than happy to respond in the text messages. Watching the Hawk says, I hope you have engaged in South Sudan politics. We need you to represent the people in the upcoming elections. No, that is not my field. I'd love to stay in the private sector. I would love, as much as politics, people can influence the country through politics. I also believe that we can also influence the country and the people of this country in the private sector. We can provide for our people, we can empower our people, and we can build our continent from the private sector. Okay, guys, it's been a lovely time spending with you guys. I have been away for a little bit, but I am back. I have not forgotten you. I have amazing content coming up. I'm looking forward to releasing them to you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to either comment in the comment section or just send me an email. Send me an email. If I don't respond directly, I'll have my team members responding to you guys. It is good for us to learn from each other as we inspire more young people to join farming, to join agriculture. And now I think I am just gonna end this video, guys. I hope you stay well. I love you guys so much. Stay safe until I see you guys again. Bye bye.